Need to wait for Maverick to get back to that though.
Yeah, well, so we'll wait for Maverick to get back. Oh look! The Wukong Dashang helmet!
That's his secondary helmet. Not the one I want. I want his Xinghao.
Ah, okay.
But the Dashang looks okay. But it's not as good as his standard helmet.
Which actually does look like a monkey.
Yeah. The Xinghao does that. Which is weird because I believe Xinghao is actually the name of the Chinese warrior too.
Original Skittles.
No. It's not Xinghao, it's Zhanghao. Spelled differently, of course.
Original Skittles.
What?
Original Skittles. That's how you pronounce original Skittles incorrectly. Original Skittles.
Sounds like something else, but I'm not going to say it.
Good, don't you dare.
It could be worse. I could go through that list again of all them horrible puns and jokes.
Oh god, please don't.
I'm not. Oh, there might be a Kubo nest nearby.
Oh good, see if I can get another Kubro egg.
And make cancer dog.
Yes, and make cancer dog. We probably shouldn't be joking about cancer.
I dare you to make it in Port Gary.
Why Gary?
Gary out SpongeBob. Even though I know Gary's meant to be a cat.
Can you do it with a Kavat, or is it just Kubro?
Just Kubo.
Ah, okay.
And I'm actually keen to see what they do with Octavia.
What?
Kind of like what? Oh, I shared that post with you the other day. The bloody new Warfame that's coming out.
I don't remember seeing it.
Octavia is a support. Hello, Kubo Nest.
Kubro Nest? Kubo Nest? Kubo Nest! Kubro Nest!
That's where the waypoint is.
Okay. I'm getting a lot of Rubido.
Oh yeah, Rubido is like really common on Earth. That's why we did so many bloody Earth missions to get you Rubido before.
Ah!
There's that friend dressed up Velociraptor scream again.
Ah! Ah!
Yeah, I know you don't like really watching Judge Critic, but he does it in
Oh yeah, but did you see Angry Joe's review of Mass Effect Andromeda?
I watched it the first thing this morning. Oh my god, it was hilarious. Other Joe with the googly eyes and shit.
Oh fucking hell! I was running the wrong way.
Wait, get off the excavadium, you inbred bastards.
People keep wondering why you call the Grenier inbred bastards.
Well, what would you call a group of people who pretty much just clone themselves like repeatedly over the centuries? They pretty much got the same thing as the Space Marines in 40k, except a lot more like primitive. Because the difference being is Space Marines in 40k actually inherit all
the Kubo. The Kubo won't die. There we go. Now it will. I think there's a Kubo nest somewhere here, nearby here.
Maybe.
I think.
You know, if I was in my Oberon frame though, you wouldn't be able to actually, like, that wouldn't be actually a problem for us.
Why not?
Because Oberon's got a passive where he pacifies local wildlife, nearby wildlife.
Ah, interesting.
So, yeah, if you do the Sands of Anaros quest, there's a point where you actually gotta fly like a shit ton of like Kabards. You can't have him in it because he pretty much breaks the mission, because they won't actually come in and attack you, and you'll be stuck in there.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, a bit of a warning for you there. But you know, if you want to cheat your way through that mission, just whenever you get your chance to get your Vault gear, you can just fucking run in there and just go ballistic on him.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a real tedious mission because of how much bloody enemies I had to go out and farm. The Titania quest is actually easier. I think you can get her quest line pretty much after you finish the second dream. Because
well, first I need to fucking unlock the second dream.
I know. But yeah, at the end of the second dream, you'll want to pay attention to what Lotus and stuff is saying too, because you'll have, once you choose your discipline, you're going to be stuck with it for a long time until you can actually like transfer like shit over. You know, the way you get affinity for that is you need to put lenses on maxed out Warframes and weapons. Just kill shit with them.
Okay.
It takes so long to get your shit unlocked in it though. So I finished second dream like May last year.
Ah, yeah.
And I've only got about 6 levels and stuff. I could probably have more if I used like Ember Prime and stuff more. But yeah. Oh, mutagen mass.
What? Where? Where's mutagen mass?
It came up in an alert just then.
Oh, I need some mutagen mass.
Because mutagen mass are the upgrades to the mutagen samples, I think. And you need the mutagen masses, I believe,
to build the plague weapons.
Yeah, to build infested gear.
I just call them plague weapons. I don't call them infested weapon gear.
Well, you know, it could be worse. You could call them
the cancer ones.
Yes.
The cancer weapons. The Clem Krakakta Institute weapons.
As long as you don't say the last 3 words.
It's okay. They've already seen it on the stream.
I know, and I'm not going to change it either. I think
it like, suits it so well.
Well, not only that, it's kind of a really funny thing about it too.
Yeah.
It's pretty much like, it's not funny to have those what's listed there, but yeah. In terms of the infested, it is kind of funny because they are like diseased and decayed and corrupted and shit. So At least I didn't call it the gonorrhea Ebola research.
The gonorrhea Ebola research.
Actually, no, I didn't.
And Arm is was just spazzing out over here. I almost raged this morning though, because I watched Tamara's Just Saw. Okay.
On Ghost in the Shell, and she had this dickhead with her called Cody, and I think it's a boyfriend or some shit. And they literally tried doing a review despite the fact that they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. With Ghost in the Shell.
Is that why there was that little, I won't call a rant, but that thing you wrote this morning?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, so what happened?
It's the fact that they tried revealing it. Like, they went and saw the film, but then they kept trying to make points out about it, even though a lot of the stuff's explained in the manga. Like, they're like, oh yeah, Scarlett Johansson's emotionless and all this stuff, and they're all pretty much cut out. It's like,
with the shit Major goes through, you probably would be as well.
Well, actually, if they did her backstory from the anime and the manga, it would have been a lot darker. And I'm kind of glad they didn't, because it would have been too fucking depressing. Because from what I believe in the manga, I think she was like born as a child soldier or some shit.
Oh, great.
And like she was raised like and the funny thing is, in the anime, it's actually implied that she fought pretty much every member in Section 9 prior to her joining. Like, she fought, like, Saito's loss of his eye is actually because of her, because she shot his eye out. Like, the only ones that she didn't really fight was Aramaki and Togusa, because Aramaki's too old, obviously, and Togusa joined after the Major joined. But yeah, like they were like, oh, and that like I wanted, if I saw Cody, I'd like deck the cunt, because he kept making he kept going on about the title of the film, he kept mocking it.
What, Ghost in the Shell?
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, it sounds so stupid. We're gonna use it as much as we can in the review. It's like, you do. I'm like, it has more than just because like, oh yeah, it's just.
If they review the live action, or if they ever review frickin' whatchamacallit, if they ever do something like that with Akira, I swear to God, I'll actually find the fucker and deck him. I would actually pay for your tickets to follow me.
But like, well, yeah, like, I'm legitimately scared about them making a live action Akira, because...
Yeah, because of the whole cult thing when the anime came out.
Yeah, like, for those who don't know, like, we are streaming, right?
Yeah.
For those who don't know, when Akira actually came out, like the actual original film in the 90s, it pretty much nearly spawned a fucking religion in the middle of Tokyo. Like, people were that fanatical about it. And even now, it's like considered one of the best like animated films in history.
Well, it is. Yeah.
Like people will say that like the graphics are murky and shit, but it's meant to be murky and dark and gritty and shit. It's meant to make the world uncomfortable.
It's what gives it its charm.
Yeah. Like, people say Wolf's Rain is depressing, and I'm like, yeah, Wolf's Rain is depressing. The world's fucking dying. The whole premise of the world is actually dying, and they're trying to prevent it. They're trying to find some way to keep the world alive for a bit longer. And it doesn't help with what happens to all the characters at the end, but yeah.
But we won't go into that, because that would spoil the anime.
Not to mention, bring a lot of unpleasant trauma for people. Oh look!
Oh look! Yeah, this wasn't here before.
Don't poppy.
Oh, I got a new road.
A nude road?
Yes, a nude road. Hey, was that another Kubro nest? No.
Oh. We got turned around again.
All
yeah,
these
like,
freaking caverns look the same.
it's all tile set stuff. But yeah. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, but with like anime adaptations and stuff, there's only like a few that I can think of that were like pretty fucking decent. And the sad thing is, about nearly like 95% of them have been like Asian made. Like big one of the coolest examples I can think of, which the Americans tried to do later and it fucking failed, was Old Boy.
With Elijah Wood.
Yeah, like that was like the live action, like the original live action was made in Korea. But that thing was so fucking dark and gory. And I watched a
yeah, well, what does he do? Doesn't he break a guy's fingers with a hammer?
Oh, no, they take his teeth out with the hammer.
Oh, that's right. I knew it was something with a hammer.
They take his teeth out with like a claw hammer and shit. But you've obviously seen it. You know that really badass fight scene in the hallway? Where it's like taking on like all them guys with the hammer.
Yeah, that was awesome.
The American version of it, and the American version was pathetic in comparison. Like, the guys were just like, there was no like, you know, real impact of the guy like hitting them and stuff. All he was doing was throwing them around and shit. Like, and and Daesu didn't see like, well, their version of Daesu, whatever the fuck they call him, he didn't seem to get injured at all during that fight scene. Like, he got like hit a couple of times, but no like actual injuries. In the original, he actually finishes the fight with a knife embedded in his back. And he keeps fighting to the point where he, you know, defeats everyone. And then when he's leaving the car park, he actually stops for a second, reaches behind him, and you actually see him pull the knife out of his back. And he's not fazed about it, he's just like, oh, okay.
Oh, knife in my back. Pretty normal.
And then they fucked up the ending too, where he actually met the antagonist guy. Like, it was a lot more fucked up in the Korean version because of what Daesu does to himself in that scene. Again, they cut that out.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know and don't get me wrong, the original film was kinda silly with that scene, but just the amount of like weird, like fucked up shit he does with himself in that scene is actually like, it's a bit more impactful because Daesu's not technically all there. He's been in prison for 15 years.
Hasn't it, like, his daughter's been kidnapped as well, wasn't it? Or killed or something?
No. It's worse. It's more fucked up, and if I say it, it will probably spoil the whole film.
Do you really think people are gonna listen to a movie when you say, like, people these days, when you say old and Korean? Because contrary to what people would believe, it actually was a decent movie. Like, I was skeptical about it at first, and then when I watched it, I actually loved it.
I think it came out in 2002, I think.
Oh god, so. I just said I love the movie about a guy killing people in a most violent way. And I sound like such a psychopath.
But no, like, okay, we'll spoil it, so yeah, it'd be weird. Yeah, while he was in prison for them 15 years, he was being subliminally hypnotized, and so was his daughter. So once he broke out, he would meet up with his daughter, fall in love with her, fuck her, and when he confronted the bad guy actually told him about everything, which caused him to have a nervous breakdown in front of him. And while he's like, you know, he's going through a mixture of emotions, and that actually forces him to cut out his own tongue with a pair of scissors, because you find out why the villain did all this stuff, and it's pretty fucked up. But yeah, Daesu cuts his tongue out in an act of atonement, and you see the villain actually looks like he's crying, but then when he moves his hand away from his mouth, he's actually laughing.
Actually,
it doesn't help with the
if there was ever going to be an
doesn't help with the
anime of
music
Old Boy, I reckon it'd be a pretty good anime.
The anime, if it was an anime, it would be amazing. Like, it's actually part of a set of films called the Vengeance Trilogy, and it's... I've only seen 2 of the 3 films, but the other film was fucking amazing too. It was called A Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance.
Which I've also seen.
That was a bloody sad at the end. I felt horrible at the end of it, because neither party was like actually evil. They were just like victims of circumstance. Granted, I don't like what one of the parties did, but yeah. You're just like, I need relics. Or
Alright, let's make this our last one and then we extract, because they're starting to bring in bombards, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, like a couple of ones I actually liked, which people will probably disagree with me with, was the live-action Death Note series. Like the live-action, like the Japanese live-action of Death Note. Despite people going, yeah, it's not canon because such and such living. I'm like, I don't fucking care. I liked their version of that character. Not to mention that the guy who portrayed that said character was like a year older than me, so it was kind of cool. Then you had Ryuk being the epic troll. You had Rem was pretty cool in that too, might add. But yeah, it felt a bit more true than what the Americans are planning with Light Turner and Mia Sutton.
And L is still just L.
Yeah, but they've changed his ethnicity and his look. He doesn't look
Not putting hate on it, okay? Just because of his ethnicity.
Like the character.
Yeah, he looks like a freaking urban ninja now.
He looks like Killer Bee in his teen years. I'm just imagining him with Samuel L. Jackson's voice. Hi, my name's El, motherfucker. I'm here to stop killing.
Okay, goofy. Alright, extracting! Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Battery cell.
But,
we Warframes are such kleptos.
And the funny thing is, I liked the initial D live action, even though it was based in China, not Japan. And it missed didn't have half the characters, but I still liked it. Oh yeah, and they also like put 3 arcs into one fucking film, but still, I didn't like it. Because it's still my favourite car in all existence in that film, and I love it. The Shinobi Hot Under Blade, which is the live action of Basilisk, wasn't that bad. No, I don't like it.
I actually haven't seen a live action of Basilisk. I didn't know there was a live action of it.
It's pretty well, but they've combined a few characters together. And they've also changed the ending to be a bit more to be a bit less depressing. And I actually do like the ending. But yeah, like, the spider guy isn't in it, and the guy who plays his through stuff isn't in it.
Okay. Oh, we got 3 relics.
And unlike the, what's his name? Unlike Tenzin in the anime where he's a full-on rapist, he's actually an honourable character in the film.
Oh, interesting.
Mind you, I do love his look too in the film, because he looks like Sephiroth in a fucking grey, hobby coat.
Okay, now I'm gonna answer a kind of weird question you may think, but if there was gonna be, what would you say if there was plans for making a live action of Wolf's Rain, not American but Japanese?
I'd actually say I'd want it to be European, considering all the. It's gonna inside a lot of hate, but I'd like to see it more European than American or Japanese.
So what, like Inspector X kind of thing?
No, more like no, not like German or anything. Like, still have it English, but have it set somewhere in Europe. Because
okay.
because you look at the world, feeling the architecture, the technology and stuff, it's all Western sort of stuff. It's all like European. So they did it somewhere like, I don't know, like fucking. It'd have to be somewhere where it's also snowing too. So I'd say probably somewhere in the northwest of Europe, or maybe even northeast. But not Russia.
Okay.
But they'd have to do, the thing is they'd have to get the casting nailed. They'd have to get like great casting for it. Now I don't know who they'd get, but they'd have to get the casting done well. They'd have to have it well written. They'd have to get what's her name? They'd have to get the person who did the orchestration for the soundtrack from Warfame into the film. Because that's also a heavy part of the series, is the music.
Yeah.
So they'd have to match that up perfectly again. And they'd have to get the whole wolf symbolism thing done as well. And I'd like to they'd probably CG it, but I'd like to see actual live animals as wolves. Except the Walrus, yeah, I don't know, the Walrus fight scene, they'd have to have it CG, because there's no way no Walrus is that fucking big.
It'd be cool if they could find walruses that big, though.
Yeah, to get one the size of a 3-story building, maybe.
Boy, they could, with enough genetic material, anything's possible.
Genetically engineer one.
Yeah, genetically engineer one.
We'll make a Walrus 3 stories high. And then you'll have all the people hunting for its fucking blubber. But yeah, it'd have to be really carefully done.
Yeah, very.
Like the Rurouni Kenshin's films are really good too. Like the live actions of them, even though they've cut out a few characters and they've summarized the arcs down to the first two arcs of the series. But they do pretty well with that. And to be honest, it actually does end better if they just did the first 2 arcs, because once they go into the whole 3rd season with the Christian movement and stuff trying to take over Japan, it kind of got a little incoherent with the theme. But yeah, but they did introduce a few good characters in that. Speaking of which, I should really watch the DVDs again at some point, since I've finally got them all again. Hadn't seen the Parasite film, hadn't seen the...
Don't watch the Parasite film, dude, don't.
I've seen the Volcano High adaptation.
Oh yeah. Also, if you want to watch a horrible, horrible Japanese movie, watch Alien vs. Ninja.
Oh, you can
There's...
I'm guessing this is a
defense.
One.
Yeah, just this isn't. There's nothing like special from this. Activate laser.
You don't have to activate laser.
I know, but I like to activate laser. Just don't step in front of my lasers.
Besides, the good thing about these, what level are they? Oh, 15?
10, 15.
Yeah, should be up a level.
Oh, there's another thing for Nightingale extract on Venus.
Yeah, but unfortunately we're stuck in here.
Oh well. Lasers. Robots and lasers. Lasers and robots. Look out. Oh. It didn't hit you. Sorry. There was an enemy right there right when you killed it and I activated laser by accident.
Yeah. But I do know these things do have a cooldown and they don't kill the enemy at high levels.
Yeah, I know. Well, we only need to do 5 things and then we can clear it.
Yeah, I know. But when you do like T4s of these, when they push up to like level 80, you find that these beam weapons don't do shit against them. It just knocks them down, but that's about it. And that's when you need to start like really relying on the Warfame abilities. Mind you, if you got Necros in the team, you're pretty much fine, because he can just keep raising the enemies as like his own minions. He's just like, activate the lasers! There's also the alternative of doing this.
Yeah. 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 There are some things over here that I can unlock, so I'm just gonna open them. Oh, Oxium!
Yeah, Void's pretty good with Oxium.
Yeah, I just got 12 Oxium.
And Argon when it wants to.
Yeah, when it wants to.
Fortunately, they made the drops for Argon like even rarer.
I remember when Argon was pretty decent to get.
This guy's using the same gun I got.
What?
These guys using the same gun that I'm using.
What, the Terminator gun?
Yeah. Like when you look at them standing still, they actually got the same gun.
Oh, interesting.
Because this is a Corpus stand. Like this is pretty much a standard Corpus gun.
Okay.
I want that beam gun. I want the beam gun that their Eximus has got. Like, it's like it shoots a concentrated beam that like drains the like the shields and stuff. Cool. God mod. Everyone's got a gold mod there. And again, I think you actually do get a higher chance of getting gold mods here now.
Oh, steady hands.
Yeah. Will help with reload speed.
Recoil.
Later. Good pistol mod though.
Yeah. I think I've actually got it.
Yeah. Well, it's a good mod if you got these guns, because when you fight these for prolonged amounts of time, just look at the line of sight. I'm not removing these either.
Jesus.
Basically start normal. Basically like pushes up, so you constantly got to push down a little bit.
Oh, control modules. There's one more. There's one more enemy. 1 second. Let the turret
Probably
kill him.
Probably a drone.
I got him.
Right. Drones! Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, when you do T3 and T4 of these, guess who pops in and says hello?
Don't tell me it's Shadow Stalker.
No, just
Who?
as annoying though. I am War. I cannot be killed because I have now got a void key in my body.
Fuck you, Vor.
Pretty much, when you in one of the missions, apparently you're like you chop him in half. So when he appears like as the like void version of War, he actually has like energy linking his upper and lower halves. Oh yeah, and he's less, oh yeah, I'm gonna control the tenor, he's more preachy. So you hate him even more.
I hated him to begin with because he stuck an explosive device on my leg.
Yeah, not as bad as what LSD did.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm going to experiment on you. I'm going to start by taking off half your face. Then again, if I had a decent part of my bloody body flayed or something, I'd be fucking crazy too.
Oh yeah. My new phone really charges fucking fast. I got argon crystal.
Yeah, I got one too. Assuming my other one hasn't degenerated, I'll have two.
Yeah, why do they do that? Why do they do that? Argon crystals never used to frickin'
It's a method to keep the veteran players playing.
I could build another incubated power core, but that's not very fun.
Yeah, but if you have another power core, you can make your corrupted dog thing.
True, but I don't have the credits.
True.
Oh, I still have 2.5 hours left till my next Kubro is out.
You don't want to tell people the name of it?
Yes, it will be Captain Cock.
Oh, I could build a chunk for an explosive shotgun. Hooray!
An explosive shotgun.
I could make the Karist. Or the Zouge, or the Rubico.
Okay. Random colors. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'll stick with this.
Okay, so I need. Really? And again, need to get another 2 argon crystals to build this fucker.
What is it?
Hydroid.
Wait a minute, you need argon crystals to build Hydroid?
Yep, you need 4.
Wait a minute, let me see this.
You need 2 for the chassis, 2 for the helmet. Or the Neuropix as they call it now. Should have just kept it as helmet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you want to upgrade through your syndicates to the next rank 2, you gotta surrender prime parts over.
Oh, I see. Zephyr, Wukong. Wukong, Vauban. Vauban really does look like a deep space or deep sea suit. Saren looks like she'd be a player or a gold digger with the thing that looks like a fur coat around her neck.
You mean the feather boa?
Yes, the feather boa.
Baby.
Oberon looks really cool. Oberon looks like a knight.
Paladin, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's a cleric frame, so. And then you look at his Ferox skin. His Ferox skin is a beast.
Mirage looks okay. Meza looks okay. Necros looks freaking evil.
Well, Necros is the Necromancer frame. Judging from, well, it's obvious from his name, but yeah.
Yeah. Mag looks alright. I have a feeling though that Mag would be a weak frame.
She is, but her abilities are okay. Like, Mirage has got great abilities, but she's hard to like build. So a lot of people just go out of the way to just and buy her. Because with hers, you've got to unlock a certain fucking mission set and then like be lucky enough to get her parts.
Oh yeah.
Misa is pretty hard to get because you got to fight corrupted LNV to get her parts. Hopefully I assumed her gender right. It's gender right.
Did you just assume that frame?
Yes, feel it. Equinox is a pain in the ass to build, and I can say it's an it because one side's male, one side's female.
It's pretty much like it's pretty much the yin yang frame.
Yeah. You pretty much have got to farm for 2 Warframes on 1 boss with Equinox.
Yeah, Equinox night aspect and Equinox day aspect.
Yeah. And you gotta fight Hitora for all its parts. I told you about him, he's that posh Grenadier guy.
Oh yeah. I really want to get the Chroma, but I have to finish the new Strange quest.
Yeah. But you'll get his parts through unlocking different planets too, so...
Okay.
But yeah, Chroma's okay. Chroma's a good frame.
The Godzilla frame.
His abilities vary depending on what energy color you give him though. Because the energy color will vary on what element he dishes out.
So if it's red?
It'll be fire. If it's like
blue
or purple, or be like either ice or lightning. Green, I'm pretty sure is like it's just the 4 base ones. So it'd be like fire, lightning, ice, or toxin.
Oh yeah. The Godzilla frame.
Yeah, you already got Frost, so you don't need to worry about that. Hydroid you get from chicken legs on Earth.
Hydroid chicken legs.
Yeah, chicken frame.
Yeah, chicken frame. Loki's
okay.
Loki is Loki one of the starting frames?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Loki, Mag, and Excal, I think.
For me, it varies, didn't you say? Because the ones I had were Excalibur, Loki, and Volt.
Yeah. Well,
both times.
I started earlier than you, so I had Mag in there, but yeah. Zephyr's okay as well. Zephyr's like a airframe. Limbo is a bitch to get because you got to do a certain storyline to get him. But his powers are like void space and shit, so he can be useful for like rescues and stuff.
So is he like the Doctor Strange of frames?
He can't reality bend if that's what you're thinking. He mainly
No, I know that.
Essentially, his abilities basically put you in a like an alternate dimension, sort of thing, where you can't get damaged, and you can't damage enemies. So basically, in order to have Limbo's abilities effective, you need to activate his abilities on, say, like an objective point or something, and then you got to wait for enemies to come into range to kill them.
Oh, okay.
Because his thing works kind of like Frost's bubble. So he will, for his ult, he basically spawns like a giant void sphere.
Okay.
And you can't do any damage to any enemy if they're not inside the sphere with you, and vice versa. I think it does travel around with him though. I'm not too sure. I haven't used it.
Okay, Mirage. I wouldn't mind getting Nidus either.
Nidus you got to get from the new quest line.
Yeah.
Equinox is good because Equinox is a mixture of a support and an offensive frame. So depending on which side you have active, because the X ability switches it around to day and night cycles. It will vary on what kind of abilities it has. I believe the nighttime has more defensive abilities, and the daytime one is more offensive.
Okay.
I believe the day one is more for aggravating enemies and luring enemies to you, and the nighttime one is more to do with like fucking the enemy up or just distracted sort of thing. But I just go around with night anyway because you can put enemies to sleep.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's my sleep frame. I just run around in the night frame, just putting everything to sleep.
In 2 days, my Ash Prime will be built, and in 2 hours, my Captain Cock will be built.
Oh, yeah, like, and needless to say, tomorrow, for me at least, Thursday for you, you get a new game.
Huh?
Come on, it's a game we've been talking about for a while.
Oh, yes. Persona.
I was just downloaded high up and fucking net. Finish.
What are you downloading?
Overwatch.
I don't know if I'd ever buy Overwatch.
Well, both my housemates have got it, and I don't have really games to play with them, so... Because they don't really play Warfame anymore.
Okay. You should tell them to start playing Warframe again. Say it's gotten better.
No, they're not. It's bad because I keep telling them.
Okay. Like, if it's bad, like, then what? People are thinking if it's bad, then why are you playing it? Because it's the only game we have. Don't take this away from us.
It's more along the lines of, ever since they changed the Void system, they kind of lost interest. They don't like the new Void system. They don't like the new navigation map. So if that option to switch the navigation back to the old way, or...
So what, like the one that was like the globe, and then you just went from planet to planet on the globe?
Yeah, they like that one a bit more, but even if they kept the current Void map system, like the current Galaxy map, and they just reverted the Void system to the old system, where you pretty much have to earn everything, I think they'd come back to it.
Okay.
The EA isn't really well known to go back on their choices.
Yeah, no.
A lot of their players are like, we like the new choices, we get the farm stuff easier. It's like, yeah, but everyone's getting Prime stuff now when you used to have to earn your right to wear the Prime stuff. But now it's more along the lines of, oh, you got Wraith weapons, you must have worked hard to get them. Because you can only really get them in trial missions, or if you're lucky at the Void Trader. God knows how much stuff I could have sold on Warframe that I've given to Maverick.
Yeah. And me.
Yeah, between the two, I'm pretty sure between the two of you, so, you know, giving you guys roughly about $300 worth of gear.
Yeah, about.
I know Mavericks is like higher because I actually did go out and buy my Prime Access pack.
Oh, Jesus.
It wasn't too dear. It was only like $60 instead of the 120 because it was when they had Ember Prime unvaulted.
Oh.
Pretty much it was Ember Prime and Frost Prime both unvaulted. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford getting both of them for you, so you can choose fucking one. And he's like, Ember. I'm like, okay.
Okay. Okay.
Frost Prime's. If I had the money, I would have bought Frost Prime, because now I don't.
I think Warframe's frozen. Oh no, it's not. What's going on?
Are you trying to select a map or something?
No, something's weird's going on with it, eh?
You sure the client's not frozen up?
No, the client's not frozen. It's unfrozen now. I'm trying to sell some of my things and it just went spazzy on me. There we go. It's good now.
I'm not keen for tomorrow's classes. Another fucking 8 hours at uni. Not another 9 hours at uni, I should say. Because I start at 9 to go to 6, so... And there's no real lunch break or anything, it's just pretty much classes all day.
Yeah, at least with my course that I was doing back in Townsville, it was only 3 hours, but they did give you like half an hour lunch break. Or like just to stretch your legs or something.
Oh, they give us like 15-minute breaks when it's like long 7 hours and stuff, but it's not long enough to eat shit. And no,
Yeah.
I didn't mean like literal shit, I'm saying like food.
Yeah, to all you Americans out there who have no sense of sarcasm. So that thing Carl Barron said, how he said one day I was doing a show in America and I said shit on a stick, and you could hear a guy in the front of the road going, "Oh God!" Like he was actually imagining shit on a stick. It's good. Let's do this night and extract. You never know when you're gonna get another one.
Yeah,
at least then, if I ever get my Saren Prime blueprint again, I mean Foreman Prime blueprint again.
Yep.
Because something happened to it, I don't know what. But one day it just disappeared from my inventory. I've been hacked!
Oh, fuck, it's an Arkwing.
Yay, Arkwing! Oh, it's this one.
Boy. Oh, jeez.
Oh, whoops. I'm going the wrong way. I think. Oh! It's just an elimination, okay. Oh, energy shell. Ah, fucking hell! Why is the Archwing so retarded? Why is my Archwing... I'm stuck in the fucking... I'm literally stuck in here. Thank you. Now I can move again. Oh, it's because I died. Whoops.
I kinda hate how you can't like lock the door on the Arkwing missions. Slightly turn it, and your whole perspective on the map goes like shit. Like you'll be upside down or something.
Yeah, I know. That's the one thing I hate about Archwing missions. I still don't mind Archwings. I'd rather have them than have an actual Gundam. Because Gundams are easily fucking destroyed.
Mobile suits are easily destroyed. Gundams not so much. Because Gundams are actually built differently.
No, when Gundams face under Gundams, it's like fucking... It's like kids fighting wearing paper armor and using scissors.
Okay, are you talking about standard mobile suits in the Gundam series, or the actual named suits?
In this instance, this recent topic, I'm talking about actual mobile suits fighting mobile suits.
Well, yeah, the mobile suits will go down to Gundams because they're made inferiorly. An actual Gundam against a Gundam actually do last a while. Unless it's in the hands of someone who's like pro, like fucking Char Aznavour, who actually went around in base suits fighting Gundams. Because he's just a fucking nutter like that. Actually, navigating the map sideways is easier. Because all the barriers are like not as narrow, like they don't feel as narrow or anything. No, I'd rather the Technoman crystals. Granted, I'm not like 100 feet tall, but you know, I can withstand pretty much any fucking thing human weaponry can throw at me. This is what a lot of people underestimate. It's like, oh yeah, like, you know, they could totally, like, we could totally fuck up a Technoman, and I'm faced with war.
Every time you say Technoman, I don't know why I automatically think Mega Man.
Yeah. It's all good.
This is not the right area. That is, I think.
Yeah,
fuck, I'm lost.
You need to flash through the propellers.
This is not the right area. I am in.
You're probably outside.
No, I'm not outside anymore. Here we go.
Mine. We should destroy these bloody propellers.
Just shoot them. Nope, it's not doing anything. Okay then. They're not broken. Not yet. They are not broken yet. I will break them. I will serve their liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Yeah, because I can't do that sound.
I literally flew headfirst into a wall.
I'm flying headfirst into all the walls.
I dented my dorsal fin.
And this is why we can't be trusted to pilot Gundams. Or mobile suits.
I think it's melee to do. Depending on the control layout, I'd probably be able to handle it okay. I think I'd be more worried about the fucking G-force.
G-force.
No, because in Gundam Wings, X Marquis, he pilots
I'm trying to get there, but I keep getting fucking stuck on everything. And I'm lost. And now it won't let me go back inside the fucking ship.
You're nearly there, I can see you.
Oh fuck! I'm trying, I'm stuck! It's not as easy as it fucking looks.
There you are.
And why aren't you there?
Because I'm there.
Jesus.
Like, why aren't you there? But I am there.
Well, I flew right past you and it didn't say you were there. It'd be funny if you could take your companions into Archwing missions with you. The crew bro just have the fucking Archwing.
Bloody weird though.
It would be.
You like fly past and look at the bloody crew bros like barking off your wing. Like, dumb boy. They'll probably have to have like a weird gas mask thing over its mouth anyway.
Yeah.
But then again, you carry them into void missions and they don't need oxygen. Yeah, you guys can suffocate.
But I shall not. I shall reign supreme. Whee! No, Orders, I will not thank you, you glitchy fuck. And on that note, we shall end the stream. Bye-bye.